Sandy's not coming. He said he couldn't face it.
It's not much fun, but it's what she wanted. She's even made a list of all the charities.
Ow! Oh! Oh!
You all right?
Just about. What you got there?
Right. I liked Mr. Wilde when he appeared in the village. So much for the great judge of character. Who would have guessed the man would turn out to be a bigamist?
Is that her diary?
I do wish Betty would cease making lewd comments to Mr. Carl. It makes him very uncomfortable.
Do you think you should be reading that?
But through everything, our vicar remains my rock. If a man was ever born to preach God's words, it's our dear vicar. So kind, unwavering, devout.
When did she write that?
A few years ago. It's definitely about Ashley.
It's almost as if...
She's trying to tell us something.
There you go. Little is just enough. Too much can be dangerously toxic.
Thank you very much.
You got to date them?
Well, I never said that.
Well, why else would you be borrowing perfume?
Because my other one gave me a rash, so I'm just trying it out.
Oh, you know nothing about women. Ooh, look at you. Aren't you going to add some class to a scrapyard shed?
Has Charity left any paperwork for me?
Yeah. You know when they talk about front office totty for the drivers, you're not what they usually have in mind.
That's hilarious.
But seriously though, why are you just like that?
I've got meetings. Have you spoke to Liv anymore about the sentencing?
No, and it doesn't matter because we're not going. Why are you still here?
I don't feel well. I'm not going to school.
Again?
I'll leave you to it.
Go and get dressed.
Told you I've got a tummy ache. I'm not going. Oh, listen, if she's got a tummy ache...
Yes, if.
Wow, just like you said. He really knows nothing about women, does he?
Nearly finished. Did you know Edna kept a diary?
Oh, for Pete's sake, it's a no respite. I said I didn't want to be involved.
Isn't that? Must be nice to be back.
Yeah.
Did you meet anyone interesting in there?
You what? Like who, Pearl? It's not the WI.
Why on earth did you say that?
I just wanted to make conversation. I wasn't even in the WI.
I know it's a bit overwhelming at first, but go home, see your family. But if you need to talk...
Thanks, Bob.
Well, congratulations, I guess.
Thanks, I guess. Actually, seeing as you're here, you can tell me what I should do with this. For Aaron, off his dad.
Sorry, I don't follow.
Our paths crossed inside. I knew that I was local. Although I'm not sure how I feel about running messages for sex offenders. So you're going to give it to him?
Pete, don't tell him about this, all right? And, welcome back, by the way.
You knew that Ellen had boyfriends or a boyfriend?
Well, I was aware that Chrissy wasn't an immaculate conception, if that's what you mean. I offered you a similar arrangement, if you remember. I really don't want to talk about this.
I knew something was wrong last night. And again this morning. And she rushed off today before I'd even had a chance to heat my straighteners up.
She hates me.
No, she doesn't. I can't imagine what she must be feeling right now. Can't imagine being you either. What a thing to live your life knowing. and not tell a single person. You could have trusted me.
It's not about trust. This might sound stupid, but I'd put it out of my mind. I've been a father to her all her life, and I've loved every single minute of it.
You need to find her.
She doesn't want to talk. And I have nothing useful to say.
This isn't your fault.
Well, it isn't Chrissy's.
Have you absolutely no idea who her real dad might be?
None. None whatsoever.
Okay, is everyone ready? Ben, get your coat on. James, do you know where the car keys are? Pete, I thought we were going to pick you up. Anyway, as you can see, we're all here to welcome you home.
Yeah, glad to have you back, mate. Aren't we?
All right, bruv. I gotta go. I need to pick Moses up.
Sit down. You're bunking up with Finn, but we've made it all nice. Split it in half so you've got your own space. And there might even be some work for you. Tell him.
Well, we've been having a think about something that we could do together.
Yeah, kind of like a family business.
But we just... Well, I've already got a job. I mean, thanks, but...
Already? That's... What is it? Where?
Farming. In Aberdeen.
Scotland.
No, Aberdeen, Yorkshire. Since when?
My probation officer let me get it. It's a good opportunity. It's kind of like a collective. You know, after a while, I could even get shares. I need a fresh start. I can't let things get back to the way they were.
Yeah, sounds very sensible, mate.
No one knew Edna the way you did. Are you sure you don't want to do this funeral? It's not too late to speak to the bishop. Explain it was Edna's wish.
I can write an order of service, give you readings even. But I'd be lying if I said that they really meant anything to me anymore.
Here.
What's this?
A message from Edna.
Is this a diary?
I think you should read it. Please. Consider it Edna's final gift to you. You read to her, gave her comfort at the end of her life. Now, let her do this for you. It's what she would have wanted.
You know the other day?
Every day's the other day. Unless it's this one.
All right, then. The day you were trying to nick something from my room.
Yeah, I wasn't stealing, I told you.
I think I have an idea of what you might have been looking for. So I've been out to the chemist to get you something for when it's your time of the month.
I don't have any money.
I know, love, I'm sorry. We'll sort that out and all. Hey, I was 14 too. It was a Friday night when it first happened to me, and do you know how I can remember? I reckon it's the only time I've left a party without getting chucked out. Come here, you.
Chrissy!
No.
Please! Look, let's just go into the house and talk things through. For Lachlan's sake, if nothing else.
You know that he thinks this is about Mum. He thinks you're grieving, not shuffling around in a shameful panic.
There's no need to be quite so cruel.
He wants us to all go for a family dinner. You and your not daughter and your not grandson. Maybe I should invite Rebecca. Of course. Oh, she still thinks you're her father. Oh, well, at least that's one last lie to cling to.
Chrissy, it's not quite so clear-cut with Rebecca. I've always loved you both exactly the same. In fact, you and me, we've been way closer.
But I'm not your daughter. And she is.
I don't know. Say something.
I feel like someone's died. That the me I was until yesterday has just ended. I don't know what to do. I need to go and speak to Lachlan.
He doesn't need to know.
Oh, so we just stay here and carry on pretending?
He's not strong enough.
I'm not weak enough to look the other way. No, do you know what we're going to do? We'll go. We will leave this village and we won't come back.
It never even occurred to me. I didn't think she was old enough. What, didn't you learn about this in school? I'll give you some money. Hey, pretty sure there's a book we can get him on how it all works.
It's my fault and all. I should never have left it all down to you. She needs a woman.
Yeah, don't we all? Oh, I'm sorry, mate. Didn't see you there.
Come on, you. We'll have an early lunch at the pub and then we'll have a few awkward conversations.
Hey, have fun, mate. Gotta help you two if you ever have a daughter.
Aaron's had a letter.
Right. Old-fashioned, granted, but people still do send them.
Off Gordon. Pete gave it to me. I don't know what to do with it.
So you've read it?
Wasn't sure if I should. But Harriet seemed in no doubt.
And?
I didn't realise I was held in such esteem.
See. You know, when people are feeling scared or adrift, they see that strength in you, that faith, that confidence. It wasn't just Edna, Ashley, it's everybody.
The person in this book, it doesn't even feel like me anymore. When Edna was dying, I sat with her, and I knew what I had to do, what I had to say. So I said it. But inside, I felt like a fraud.
Yeah, well, I don't believe you.
I'm sorry?
I think you're still in shock from your diagnosis. I think it's left you feeling lost. But it will pass, and when it does, you'll find your way back.
Says he can't cope with everything being left how it is.
What does he mean, can't cope?
He's trying to guilt him, isn't he? That's how he operates. If Aaron doesn't come see him, if Aaron doesn't forgive him, if Aaron doesn't do as he's told...
Right, so where's the letter now?
It's at home.
OK, well, you're gonna have to hand it over. Whoa, whoa, don't give me that. All right, what if he finds out later down the line that his dad reached out to him? Tried to say sorry.
You can't say sorry for stuff like that. If Aaron reads it, it's going to mess him up again.
He doesn't have to read it.
Well, he's not going to be able to help himself if it's there in front of him.
Robert, just give it to him. Let him decide that, yeah?
Oh. You caught me. I guess this was the last place you thought to look.
I wasn't looking for you.
Oh. I'm dodging Pearl. I feel a bit like an escaping POW evading the searchlight.
Rather unkind. Actually, what are you doing here, Dad?
Here? Well, you might say having a bit of a chat.
With God?
Close. Close. To his right-hand woman.
Edna. And what does she have to say?
Nothing. She's dead. And yet I haven't felt so close to her for years. And if this cold little building meant so much to her, then there must be something here. Something very special. I do believe in that.
Am I late?
No, I'm early.
What is that?
Oh, can't have a picnic without a picnic blanket.
Okay, well, it's a bit cold, don't you think?
Oh, that's what this is for.
What else have you got in there?
Some ham and cheese sandwiches, crisps and fruit.
Oh, my.
What?
That's so cute. You actually meant a picnic. I thought you meant.
Oh, is that a problem?
No, of course not. It's lovely.
Good. Well, stop laughing at me and help me find a good spot.
Bet you forgot the pickle.
Ta-da.
Go. Right, Lily wanted me to give you this. She's been going through Edna's things and she wanted you to have it.
Oh, it's lovely.
I gave it to her when she'd lost her own. She wasn't Edna without her brooch. Do you think she'll forgive us? You know how she felt about her privacy.
You mean the diary? I think she'd thoroughly approve.
Well, the menu's changed since you were last here.
Gotta beat prison food, though. No, I didn't mean anything by it.
I'd say Owen would have done me.
So, you know that business idea that we mentioned earlier? Now, I know you've made arrangements, and it sounds like a brilliant opportunity up in Scotland.
Very cold up there.
Pete, just hear me out, just so you know what you're turning down, yeah? A taxi firm.
Are you serious? You a taxi driver?
Well, me and Ross as drivers, you on the switchboard, Mum making signies, sticking her oar in. I mean, we've done the numbers and there's money to be made. Just say you'll think about it properly, please. 3 bros, 3 amigos.
Really? Not all of us?
You won't go into business with me.
I didn't say that.
You didn't have to.
Ross, there's no need for that.
Do you want to hear something hilarious? I'm the only one with a clean record, so this whole operation will be a no-go without me. How's that for a punchline?
As usual. It's all about you.
Oh, forget it.
Ross.
Hello? Hello? Who is this? Hung up as soon as I answered. It's the 3rd time that's happened this morning. Oh, you look terrible.
Thanks.
No, I didn't mean it like that. No, I need a break.
Oh, God, you need a break. Take a break. Everybody has to have breaks. I need to work!
sorry. I'm upset. She's talking about going. She'll tell Lachlan. Rebecca, probably. What then?
You carry on being her dad. Pretty soon she'll wake up one morning and realise how very little's really changed.
Thank you. Oh. Would you mind?
Yes?
Oh, sorry, I've been here before, but I don't think we've met. Ronnie Hale did a bit of work with plumbing for Mr. White.
I'm Mrs. White.
You are? Lovely to meet you. The thing is, there's been a bit of a mix-up with the invoicing, and I'd appreciate it if I could come in and have a quick word with your husband.
OK.
And Emmerdale continues in half an hour.